Hi, this is Hi Bob Poor Bob, and we're about to play some Ultimate General Civil War.
I was hoping to have him knocked down a little bit lower than this by the time that happened, but looks like this is the best we're going to do. And we don't want to close in too fast because we don't actually want to win this in short term. A short time, so we would prefer for this to be a long battle. Okay, we'll go ahead and fall back there. Should be fine. This guy will serve as our backup here, and I mean, technically these guys serve as our backup here as well, because we can just move them up there to block them off if we need to. I actually want you to be like right there. Yeah, it's a little bit too far forward. I mean, a little bit crooked. The other guy, I feel like he's a little bit too far forward. But I think it's pretty much perfect. Yeah, we're a little bit closer there than we are over here. But I think that's fine. It should work out just fine for now. We'll see how it goes. Probably have really good cover here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. He rotates, gets shot. Rotates back again. Probably gets shot again. Let's actually target the guy in the fort there. And this is working out really well now. Okay, they have dispatched Reynolds. And we have dispatched Reynolds now. Maybe this guy would be better up here, but I really think that being there is fine. Oh, they took the supply. Let's get that back. Really? That didn't capture it? I swear I moved like almost right over the top of it. Seriously? That doesn't capture it? There we go. So, wow. Okay, good. Take all these guys. Take them off, hold their fire. Tell them to hit Reynolds. We don't want to get hit by Reynolds any, if we can help it. Yep, Meredith is staying just out of range, and he's in this guy's range. That is perfect. That is exactly where we wanted to be. This is absolutely perfect. We're not going to take, like, hardly any losses from that. We might even want to back off with this guy, though, because I don't want them to go this way. But all these cannons over here should pretty well keep them from wanting to go this way. Let's be honest here. Oh, we're losing men from splash damage, even though we're not actually, like, touching them. I think it's splash damage. I'm not sure, though. Let's back off just a little bit. There. We could back off with this guy. I don't think he's needed at this point. They're all kind of bunched up in there. We should be fine. And that'll keep them from wanting to route too much that way. Hopefully. They'll want to center a little bit better. At least that's the goal. Is to not let them do that. And these guys pretty much take care of themselves down here. It's pretty amazing. They can just sit around and just shoot guys all day. And it works out pretty well for me. Zook is running away now. That's good. Move forward just a little bit with this guy. Cross, what are you doing? Goofball. If that's really what you want to do, you can, but I don't think that's where you want to be. Great. That's within range of them. And now it's within range of the other guy. Fine. Can we fall back a little bit? Does that work for everybody? Keep you from firing at me? No. Of course not. Forts are dumb. They have stupid range. I think that's it. There we go, that's it. I just really didn't want to cross to move forward and get into this forest in front of me and then start shooting at me. Okay, so this guy's out, so let's route him off the battlefield. I have no idea if you can do it again, the supply wagon trick. I guess I'll find out after this one. If you can or not. It'd be kind of cool. I have triple supply wagon. These guys should be pretty close to being done now, I think. Come on. They really do like stacking up. Okay. We'll just have you run. Oh wow, that was weird. Okay, go this way. That'll be fine. And you go this way. And you go that way. And that way. Okay, we're looking pretty good there. They have become just a blob of incoherent mass, and that is what we like to see. So we'll move these guys this way. Okay, starting to surrender, that's good. Let's go ahead and tell all these guys not to fire for a bit. Just till we get into position here. Well, let's be honest though, they're not going to fire anymore. It's all about the charge at this point. And there's no need to run right now. Okay. There will be in just a second though. Okay. You charge him. You charge him. You charge him. And you charge them. Okay. All these cannons need to stop firing now, because they're just going to hurt my own guys. More than they hurt the enemy. And that should be it, I think. Okay. Now, put them away. Stop firing. Thank you. Okay. Are we having any trouble anywhere? No. Okay. Last guy. Are you in melee? If you aren't, don't fire. Okay, good. They're all in melee. I'm okay with that. Is this gonna end? Are they gonna surrender? Please tell me they aren't going to shatter. They were at like 1,000 something. Wow, that's amazing. I did not see that one coming. That's for sure. They are holding out. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now we want to grab a hold of all their men there. Come on. Paul. There we go. Get rid of this guy. Okay. Run them over there. And then all of our guys, we want to have hold position there. We don't want them to... And we can also like split off their skirmishers and then put them back away. And that'll get them in a position where they can immediately stop moving. It doesn't take any time for them to stop moving, if that makes sense. If they do that. Don't need to run this guy, but should move forward again. And move forward there. Also don't need to hold your fire anymore. So now we can just sit back and relax, pretty much. We don't have to worry about anything at this point. These guys are probably pretty tired, but that's okay. We don't have anywhere they need to be anytime soon. We can move these guys forward to like here to open up fire there, I guess. Won't hurt anything. Just more kills for more guys. We have till like 11 o'clock here, so we can pretty well just speed through a lot of this. I mean, you can see they have men for sure, but not all that many, and a lot of them are getting down pretty low at this point. And these snipers are just absolutely deadly. Every guy that moves in just immediately gets knocked back out. We could definitely have more captures if we push them harder at this point, but I don't see any reason to do that. I think that sitting back and letting this play its course, using artillery at this point is, they don't have any artillery, we want to waste the time, so it's pretty much a win-win for us if we don't do anything. At this point, like obviously early on you want to be on the move, you want to get into position, but once you're in position, you can pretty much just grind it out. Every time they move somebody forward or move somebody into a silly position like the Ross here, we'll just eat them for breakfast pretty much. Okay, we can check on how much these guys need still. They still need quite a bit. I mean, not quite a bit, but they still need some, so it's definitely worth keeping them moving for that. We still need the other a lot, though. The morale we still need a lot of, so we're definitely going to want to keep moving them. Okay, come on. Just do this. There we go. Okay. And that, and that, and that. Okay, good enough. Okay, so now we're going to be able to move these guys forward. And that is going to be a huge boon to our forces as well, obviously. Well, we don't even need them, hardly, but... Okay, can we not route you off the battlefield? There we go. Oh, I guess that was another one routing off the battlefield now. Yeah, artillery is a little expensive whenever it comes to supply. We should not do that, but we kind of want to, so we're going to do what we want. Okay. That is my alarm going off, so it is time for me to head to work for this morning, but we will come back and we will finish this up. Probably going to skip a little bit here, just letting the clock wind down here. I'm also thinking about whether or not I even want my artillery to work on them for a bit, because it's using up a lot of my supply, and I still have another day left, and you don't get to refill your supply after this one, so yeah, only having a little bit in 2 supply wagons seems a little bit crazy. Let's not have these guys fire, because that's just gonna run through all this supply too. Yeah, we're gonna stop this. Okay. That should be pretty much a guaranteed knockout in like a few seconds. Pretty sure. We have hit him a lot. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now Kane, on the other hand, though, I have a feeling he's going to get off at least one volley. Maybe not. Maybe he's just going to be stupid and just keep marching forward. Okay. Yep, that is never going to go well for you if you do that. Kane. Every once in a while he gets me pretty good, but Kane has been kind of special every once in a while too, so no hard feelings, I'm sure. Okay, come on. We need to get Hayes here. Because he's been a thorn in my side for a while. Come on, fire. Thank you. I have a feeling that we're going to get in range of those guys too. But let's try not to. Yeah, these guys are so special. I keep doing this like there's going to be a different result one of these days. And there's definitely not going to be a different result than this. Ever. I thought I told these guys to hold fire. Yeah, we definitely don't want them firing. For no reason. And at this point we really don't have any reason to hurt them any worse than we're already hurting them. Okay. I just think that being in this forest over here could be better than not being in the forest over there. So let's be in the forest. And then we'll just knock them out of this pretty much instantly. Should at least, I think. Okay, move forward just a little bit there. Please don't start firing. Thank you. We got some more guys shattering. Probably gonna shatter them all, basically, at this point. I don't know. Maybe that would be worth it. Maybe it wouldn't. But I kind of like the idea of shattering every single unit that we face. Be kind of cool. How close are they now? 98. So probably like 1 or 2 more runs and they should be good. See, that's what happens when you move too fast. Like if you go too fast, it'll like pop weird ways. Man, these guys, no matter what, they just keep getting stuck up on each other. No matter what I do. Okay, there we go. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so I just got back from work. Yay, work. So, what do we need to do next? Keep those guys running. We still don't have enough stamina. That's amazing. I thought... So this guy has enough. That guy has enough. But I think this guy still doesn't. Right? 97. I think this guy doesn't either. 98. So we still have a couple guys left that need stamina. But we can go ahead and like move this guy over here. Along with this guy. Since they're at 100 now. If they don't need more, might as well get them moving on. Okay. We're gonna go that way with that guy. So I think we'll leave like these guys to the end, I guess. And then we can push in from this side, knock them out, and then capture the flag, and then kill them right after is the goal here. So they have a random skirmisher unit standing there, so let's see if we can move up and do something about that at some point. Move up here. Get in the forest a little bit. There. It's amazing how that guy can just appear and disappear at like will, it seems, almost. It's okay, I guess. One thing I didn't think about right whenever I was leaving is that technically all I gotta do is just put these guys close to this and they could just fire forever and not use up any ammo, because that's an ammo depot. So yeah, there's always that option. This, on the other hand, should go over there. Turn off the supply here. Then go over there and get their supply from there. That should be good. Okay, move here. We're gonna keep moving up a little bit at a time. We still got like, what, 2 hours and 15 minutes left. Should be plenty of time to do whatever we want to do here. 66% cover. That is so bad. It's kind of amazing how bad the cover is here. We really need to knock Carol out of there, though. At some point, it'd be probably in our best interest to go ahead and get them knocked out and moved on. Okay, let's go ahead and, of course, we run into other guys first. Can't just simply fight the guy we're aiming for here. Okay, so now they are able to fire from like forever away. That's fine. No big deal there. Hopefully this guy will be able to fire pretty soon. Taking a few casualties here and there, but nothing too crazy, doesn't look like. 80% cover there. 97% here. That's really good cover. If we can fire. I don't know if we're going to be able to fire from this far away or not. Ooh, we can. So yeah, that's definitely 96% cover. That's definitely where we want to be. We could swing this guy into here maybe. Put him on hold fire. Get him into the cover. See if we can. 73 isn't crazy, but it's a good amount. There we go. Should be able to pretty well unload on them there. Okay. Move up here. And here. They still have quite a few units left even after all of this, so we still have plenty of opportunity to get more kills before it's the end of today. But at the same time, we are getting a lot of their units are looking pretty scarce on actual men in the units, even if they still have several of them, several units left. Go ahead and move these guys up just to have them close, just in case we want to use them. Okay. This guy can go like here probably. That should be fine. I think I can go there. Come over here and look at these guys, see how they're doing. 99. So we're getting pretty close on most of these guys. We don't need to drag this out all that much longer, really. It's amazing how many guys we just get shots on them with. It's also kind of amazing just how few losses they actually have to take for us to drive them back, because really it seems like they should have to take more than 50 losses to get driven back out of a fortification, just being honest, because they started just barely over 2,000, I think. Okay. There we go. Now we just have to keep moving forward. Pretty soon, that'll be that. Okay, go there. Getting close. You can usually tell how many men have been lost in some of these spots by looking at the skirmisher and seeing how much damage they've taken. If they've taken quite a bit of damage, that means most likely you've taken quite a bit of damage there. Of course, it's just a basic idea, because sometimes your skirmisher unit will get targeted, and then that doesn't hold true, because once they get targeted, they can take quite a bit of damage pretty fast. But you can see that for every like 10 kills or so, you take like 1 or 2. So it's a pretty good indication of how well things are going there. But it's not an end-all be-all or anything. Just gives you a little heads up. Hey, just so you know, you probably lost a lot of men here. It's like this guy, I know that I haven't lost all that many men here because this guy's still at 246. So maybe 40 men over the course of time he's been there. I mean, and he's been there a long time, so I'm really not too worried about that. Okay, let's see here. 99. We're getting close. Really close at this point. We're just slowly moving in on them. Probably most of these guys are pretty much maxed out by now, I would guess. Or at least pretty close to it. Should be. Okay. But this is the side we can really move up on because we really don't want to have to push through the forest at the end. That's really not the side you want to push up, like, quickly at all. You don't want to push into a forest. You want to have the forest already taken and then push from the forest and out. If you can. Like, obviously, that's not always the way this goes, but it is preferable to other options. And moving up carefully in forest is usually a good idea. You can take a lot of casualties trying to duke it out in a forest with somebody. Doesn't tend to work out very well for, like, it doesn't turn out very well for either side, but comparatively it does work out very well for the AI to fight you in the forest face to face, because pretty much any other instance except them being in the forest and you being in the open can be handled very well by the player. And even some of that, like if you hit them from multiple sides and things like that, like you can have a good advantage even against somebody who's in a better position than you if you play it right. Obviously that is not always the case, but it can be the case if you are careful about things. Okay, Carol is being a nuisance, but we have multiple guys able to fire, so we should be doing okay. And I mean, they just fell back from up there, so they should be not wanting to hang around forever, I would think. It can be very hard sometimes on these 2 or 3 day battles to decide, like, did this guy take these casualties today and things like that. And I always worry about, am I making the right decision with this unit? Like, and the only way to really tell is if you check the morale and if you check the skirmisher unit, like I was saying. It's pretty much the only way you can tell if a unit has taken damage recently or if it was an old damage. I do kind of wish that it would tell you how many units they had starting out the day or the battle or something like that, like, but it doesn't really say besides just counting up. But that doesn't really actually equate to how good they've done today so much as it just is an overall thing. So I just think that would be kind of cool to be able to see that. You know, they have that info probably, so they could give it to you, but I guess there's not much need for it. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, they're pretty well pushed in at this point. They don't have a whole lot left going for them. at this point. We've captured most of the land here, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and move that guy forward just a little bit more than the rest of them. That should be fine. Move this guy forward as well. Zook surrendered. Okay. Run that way. That was nice of him. You don't always get things like that without melee. Melee is usually the only very consistent way that you can get captures, really. You can get them other ways, but it's not consistent like captures, like actually getting into melee is. Which is fine, like... Oh wow. That was weird. Have we been shooting them this whole time? If I've been sitting there taking damage this whole time? No, because he's got no deaths. So I have not been taking damage over time. That's good, at least. That would have made me feel pretty stupid. But yeah, confronting enemies with, you know, they're going to get shot with 6 units as soon as they walk into range is a good way to handle situations like this. Like, even if they get off 1 volley, we just got off 6 volleys to their 1. We lost probably about 30 men. They lost a couple hundred. Ooh, look at that. Another capture. Okay, that works. They took back the supply depot, so let's capture that back. We can go ahead and get our snipers, you know, more active instead of being so defensively minded, since he surrendered for just a second there, but didn't stay surrendered. That's fine. We only have a little bit of time left, so we've got to be strategic about this at this point. We can't wait forever. Okay. Let's go ahead and move up all these guys. Okay. Go there. And there. Okay. And there. Should be pretty good, I think. Don't think they'll be able to do anything to us. Okay, that's a little worrying. Sure. Yeah, that shatters you. For sure. Okay, let's see if we can't capture the supply depot. There we go. That's better. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to go, but it seems like it should go pretty well. It seems like we shouldn't lose all that many men. Yeah, that was good. O'Rourke surrendered and then unsurrendered. See, now we're losing more guys here than we had been. Quite a few more. This is not going as well as it had been. Before we'd only lost a few men in that whole time, and now we've lost quite a few more. Okay. Let's just do this. Move up here. Think we should be fine. Yeah. We've lost a few men with this sniper, but he's not the one that has the scoped rifles, and I'm not too worried about him, really. I mean, they're still valuable, they're just not ridiculous levels valuable, so It will be fine. And it's understandable we'll lose some of them, so. Wow, they pulled their men out of there. Okay. It's a little surprising to me. Not ridiculously surprising, but surprising nonetheless. Okay. Move up there and there. Move up here. Move up here. Okay. And then move here. 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 There. And there. Okay. So now we're pushing them slightly to the north, which is fine. Okay. Because we have plenty of men up here. I'm not afraid of pushing them in any direction right now. I don't think there's any direction that we could push them in that we wouldn't be able to pretty well wipe them out. So yeah, I mean, we got plenty of men. We could try to get some of these guys out of the way that shouldn't be there really, or don't need to be there. But as far as just physically being able to take them out, I think that we've got plenty of men. No matter which way they decide they want to go. And we've got all these men coming into this side, so we should be good to pretty well wipe them out in a pretty dramatic fashion here in just a little bit. So we'll go ahead and put those guys away. Let's charge the supply wagon if we can get a hold of it. Okay. I think we got the supply wagon there, but we might have not. I don't know. Okay, so we captured here. We're charging. Okay, let's actually go ahead and stop then. Oh, that guy is that guy. Okay. Let's go this way. This way. This should be close enough. Lost a few men here and there, but nothing bad. Okay. Should be able to do pretty good damage at this point. There we go. Okay, we got somebody to surrender for half a second there. So now we should be able to come at them from this side, and it should go pretty well. Let's see. Now that we've got them kind of broken up a little bit, should be able to give them a good charge here, and should be able to get a pretty definitive win, I think. We'll see. A little sad that we basically wasted the charge going the other way, but it's okay. Go ahead and charge there, and charge there. Okay. So we've got the capture on the point, so we're good there. Okay. Charge the supply wagon with a couple of guys here. just because I want to make sure and get the supply wagon. Okay, we got captured for half a second there. But they keep getting uncaptured. That's fine. No big deal. It's kind of expected. Okay, we got 1 capture. Permanent. 2 captures. 3 captures. We got the supply wagon. That's good. And that guy. Let's go ahead and start telling people to hold their fire. If they aren't in melee, they should not be firing. It was all okay whenever they were just charging in, but once they get here, kind of have to... Oh wait, I'm not sure there's anybody left. I don't think there's anybody left, so this is over. Okay guys, I will be right back in 1 second. So, I just did the math, and the guys that are in this battle, I lost 4,391. I did lose about 500 men on a unit that isn't in this battle, and then like 50 or 60 on several units, and then the horses, yeah, we lost like 100 or, I mean, like 300 or 400 horses. So it probably brings my total up to about 5,200, probably. But we can't count the kills on those guys either, so I'm not going to count those guys. We got a total of 50,094 kills, and we captured like another 8,000, so it brings a total of 58,221, and so it brings the kill death ratio to 13.3. So we are going to move on to the next day now. You guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Well guys, this has been a ton of fun. Tune in next time, and we'll get this going once more. You guys have a good one. See you there.